Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth market analysis. Today, we're diving deep into Ethereum, the world's second-largest cryptocurrency, and its recent explosive price action. It's July 22nd, 2025, and ETHUSD is once again making headlines, with reports of its price breaking above the crucial $3,800 level, reaching highs not seen since December 2024. Before we zoom in on the charts, let's establish the fundamental backdrop driving this excitement. A major catalyst has been the U.S. SEC's decision on May 23, 2024, paving the way for eventual Ethereum exchange-traded funds, or ETHs. This regulatory milestone, following Bitcoin's ETF approval in January 2024, signals a growing acceptance of cryptocurrencies into mainstream finance, opening doors for massive institutional capital inflows. Indeed, recent news confirms companies are now actively adding Ethereum to their balance sheets, recognizing its utility beyond just a speculative asset. We're also seeing reports of massive whale buys and large capital inflows directly contributing to ETH's recent surges. On the development front, while scalability and high gas fees remain concerns, the community is optimistic about upcoming upgrades, and we even saw a gas limit increase to 36 million, a 20% bump, aiming to alleviate network congestion. Now, let's correlate these significant news events with Ethereum's price action on the daily chart. Notice the dramatic surge in mid-May 2024. This precisely aligns with the SEC's positive stance on ETHs. ETH shot up from around $3,070 to nearly $3,840 in just a few days, a clear indication of market euphoria and institutional anticipation. If we fast forward to the very recent price action, specifically looking at the candles from July 20th and 21st, 2025, you can see another powerful move. The price jumped from approximately $3,596 on July 20th, hitting a high of $3,825.36 on that day, and then $3,860.80 on July 21st. This directly reflects the news about ETH breaking $3,800 amid massive whale buying and large capital inflows, pushing us right back towards previous significant resistance levels. Expanding our view to the entire daily chart, we can identify key trends and critical price levels. After peaking near $4,096 in early December 2024, ETH experienced a notable pullback, finding strong support around the $2,800 to $2,900 zone, and even briefly touching $1,800 in March 2025. This $1,800 to $1,900 area represents a critical long-term support, a level that bulls vigorously defended and reversed from. The market has since been in a gradual recovery, punctuated by strong impulsive moves like the one we saw in May related to the ETF news and the current rally in July. The $3,400 to $3,500 range has served as a significant support and resistance flip zone over the past few months, frequently retested. Currently, ETH is challenging the immediate resistance around the $3,800 to $3,860 area, which acted as a peak in May 2024 and is now a crucial hurdle. A sustained break and close above $3,860 on the daily chart would signal strong bullish momentum, potentially setting sights on the all-time high in this dataset of approximately $4,096. Let's zoom into the hourly chart to observe the immediate trend and price behavior leading into today, July 22nd. We can see that after the strong daily candle on July 20th and 21st, the price has entered a tighter consolidation. This sideways movement is typical after a significant surge as buyers and sellers battle for control. Notice the higher lows forming, suggesting underlying bullish sentiment even during this consolidation phase. The price is holding firm above the $3,700 level, which now acts as a short-term psychological support, following the recent breakout above $3,800. Volume during this consolidation has been moderate, indicating that while there isn't extreme selling pressure, buyers are also taking a breather. Switching to the 15-minute chart provides even finer detail on the current price action as of early July 22nd. We can observe a series of relatively small candles, demonstrating decreased volatility following the initial strong move. The short-term trend appears slightly bearish over the very last few hours, pulling back from the immediate highs seen late on July 21st, but still maintaining the structure from previous strong daily candles. The price found some intraday support around $3,750, bouncing back slightly. Traders should watch for a clear break above the recent intraday high of $3,780 to signal renewed bullish strength, or a decisive break below $3,700, which would indicate short-term weakness and a potential retest of lower hourly supports. The low volume on these recent 15-minute candles confirms the current indecision in the immediate short term. In summary, the near-term outlook for ETHUSD is highly dependent on its ability to sustain above current levels and breach the immediate resistance. A short-term bullish outlook is reinforced if ETH can consolidate above $3,750 and break $3,860, with an 80% likelihood if institutional inflows continue. Beyond that, the ultimate target remains the $4,096 level, with a 65% likelihood if a strong catalyst, like final S1 filings for ETH ETFs, emerges. Conversely, a short-term bearish scenario could see ETH retest the $3,500 level with a 40% likelihood if the current momentum fades or if adverse regulatory news, particularly concerning staking, emerges. A more significant downturn to $2,800 is less likely in the short term, perhaps a 20% chance, unless broader crypto market weakness or major FUD event occurs. Long term, the structural acceptance of Ethereum through ETFs and its continuous network development point towards a bullish future, but short-term price movements will be dictated by market sentiment and macro factors. Traders should look for increased volume accompanying any breakout or breakdown from these key levels to confirm the strength of the move. Keep an eye on any further news regarding ETF progress, network upgrades like gas fee reductions, and overall crypto market sentiment. These will be the primary drivers determining whether ETH continues its ascent to new highs or consolidates further before its next big move.